folks, Mark Hopkins here. I'm going to do a little short video today. I wanted to talk a little bit about slide guitar and playing slide in standard and ways that you can get started doing that. The easiest way to think about it when you get started, well, there's a couple things really. One, if you're new to slide, it's figuring out what kind of slide you want to be using and what finger you want to be using it on. Today, I just have a glass slide, and I always wear my slide on my pinky. It's personal preference, whatever you want to do. There's lots of different players who use lots of different fingers. Everybody from Bonnie Raitt to Derek Trucks to Ry Cooder to Joey Landreth to whoever. People wear slides on different fingers. So find out what's comfortable for you. The only reason I like wearing it on my pinky is because then you have these other three fingers. You can still be playing, because a lot of guitar players don't use their pinky enough. I love using my pinky when I don't have a slide on it, but you still have a lot of mobility with these three fingers. So basically, that's the first thing, figuring out what slide you want to use, what finger you want to wear the slide on. And then secondly, understanding, okay, how am I going to play slide? How am I going to have a voice with a slide? Whether that be rhythm playing or lead playing, it doesn't matter. But what I kind of wanted to talk to you a little bit about today to get started is understanding the scale that you're in and the root, the minor, the flat 3, and the 5, and using those, strictly just those 3 notes to get started. And you can take those within a context of a minor pentatonic scale. So if we just stick to one string, and sticking to one string is totally fine when you're getting started. And we want to talk we're in the key of E, okay? So I'm in standard tuning. If we want to talk about in the key of E, how do we find the 1, the flat 3, and the 5? So your 1 is going to be your E. Your flat 3 is going to be your G. And then your 5 is going to be your B. Now what you could do is you can start by adding that the fourth note in there, which is going to be your A, because there is some cool stuff you can do with that. But just to get started, let's just talk about these 3 notes: E, G, and B. So if you've got yourself, you know, a loop station, a ditto looper, or you know, any kind of the loopers that are out on the market, what you can do is you can just start to have, just lay down a simple blues riff like that. And it can just be static. You can just stay on the E if you want. But what you want to try to do is, so all I did there was use 3 different notes, just E, G, and B. And there was a, you know, a melody there. Obviously, I mean, I could have developed it and everything if we had more time here. But mostly what I'm trying to convey to you is you can get a lot out of 3 notes. So if you just got this chunking along, and we're just E, G, and B. And just keep that groove happening. Get your foot stomping so you can keep that groove. So you can see, just by taking 3 notes, getting started, A, you're getting comfortable with the slide, you're getting comfortable with intonation. B, you're starting to kind of map out your neck. So if you're not super duper comfortable, you know, getting to know your neck, and there's a whole other thing that I'm going to do a lesson on about that as far as like learning your fretboard better. Just finding all the E's, G's, and B's on your neck to get started with is huge, and as far as understanding your instrument more intimately. But yeah, so slide, find one you dig, find one that fits well. That's super important. I use Rock slides, so I'll put a link to them in the description below, so you can find them online. Reasonably great slides, reasonably priced, fantastic quality. They make glass, they make brass, basically, you know, anything that you can kind of dream up. You know, you can kind of actually do a custom order for things too if you want. This was more of a custom order for this pinky thing. But yeah, guys, have fun with this. 3 notes, any key, you know, change it around if you want to go to the key of A. You know, then you're going to be playing A, C, and E are going to be your root, your flat third, and your fifth. Just 3 notes. Have fun.